So we'll start with some of the most common and important ones here. So contrivance is one of the most commonly used terms ever in all the writing that I did and in all the debates and whatnot. So contrivance is very broad. It can apply to society as a whole. It can apply to any sort of inner structure, basically anything that is okay. In order to do contrivance, you also need another one. You need inherent man or mankind, whatever. So this would be the base state of a person, including all tendencies exhibited. Right, so this would be in direct contrast to contrivance, and then you also have contrivance-response, which that's why it's so necessary to put inherent man there, because it's a contrivance response to what? And that would be to the inherent state of man. Any structure not based on inherent man. I guess I could just say it like that. Then contrivance response is the specific structure or specific case example in which, so how did I describe contrivance response? It's like it would be the application of a process or system that goes in direct response to the inherent man. In other words, let me try to give examples. If the tendency of inherent man is to commit crimes, law exists as a contrivance response to that tendency. And then you go further one step, functions of contrivance. This would be, how is it sustained? How is a non-inherent, non-absolute state perpetuated? It needs to be constantly reinforced and regurgitated through some means. It could be indoctrination, it could be worship, it could be sort of media examples, media like moral good through fiction, for example. So it's a standard that's insisted upon, thereby revealing its non-inherent state. A particular contrivance response is inherent or absolute. That kind of speaks for itself a little bit. What does contrived mean and absolute mean? I think you know what absolute means. Contrived means it's sort of something people create. So it's not naturally occurring or it doesn't inherently exist. So, you know, like society in a sense is contrived, right? It's something people create. Absolute just means something that is kind of unquestionable or goes without saying. It requires constant reinforcement through externality. Thus, its invalidation could come, it would be self-invalidation here. Its self-invalidation could come in the form of, I guess, what we call non